I have a plan to make sure you control your debt, to keep your debt in a box. It's a spending plan.
A spending plan will help keep you from overspending.
It's the money you have available to spend minus your expenses within a definite time period, say a month, quarter, or semester. You identify the money you have available to spend within your time frame, and with that in mind, you set limits.
When we don't set limits and spend more than we have, that creates debt.
You don't want to budget like the federal government because it spends more money than it brings in. You also don't want to budget like Enron, that exaggerated their income and lied about their expenses.
Right alongside your spending plan is keeping track of your spending. If you don't stick to your limits, your spending plan won't help.
I write a budget, and I also have online banking with my credit union, so I watch that. But I have friends who record their purchases in a spiral notebook. They list the date, how much they spent on any particular item, and then they subtract that from their account balance, so they know how much money they have left to spend.
If there's a particular category that's giving you trouble, say shopping or going out, you can set a limit for that category. Write the limit down on a piece of paper or use your computer. Let's say it's $200. Record every time you spend money in that particular category. Write down the date, what you bought, how much you spent, and with each purchase you subtract from your limit, so that when you reach $200 or whatever your limit is, when it reaches zero, your spending is done.
One of my friends uses an envelope for dinners out. He puts a set amount of cash into the envelope, and when he dines out, he takes money out of the envelope. When the cash is gone, he has reached his limit, and he cooks at home.
Be good with your money. Distinguish between wants and needs. Think about what you really need. Comparison shop and go for the best deals. Be careful of rationalizing overspending. Always know your debt level and think twice before you increase it. And to protect your budget, make sure you're properly insured.
The problem with credit cards is they can feel like they're helping you, like they're a supplement instead of a cost. Using a credit card takes from the amount of money that you have available to spend.
Let's find another one. 42 bucks. Shorties. I don't even remember going to Shorties, and I'm probably still paying it off.
Student loans can also feel like a budget supplement because they don't have to be paid off for 4 years.
Here's a good rule to live by. Make decisions based on your financial situation as it is right now, not as you imagine it to be in the future. If you live reasonably now and things don't work out exactly as you planned, then you're not in over your head.
Another way to say that is, if you live like a professional while you're in school, you'll live like a student once you've graduated.